damp and cool feeling outside, so I'm staying in today. And it says it's sunny, but it's not at all. Not one drop of sun, so that might be what's coming up. That would be nice. Good morning, it's Barbara. I walked out. Well, my hair was a little wet. And I got really cold, so now I have to wear my test. I'm wearing it like a shawl. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I'm earlier today. I'm trying to get up a little earlier. I'm not sure why. Feels like I should, so I'm trying. I have a little bit of a new setup today. I have tray tables, like TV tables, and I have one next to my chair, which has turned out to be quite handy. And my tripod is sitting on top of that. So it's a little bit of a different angle. It's Saturday the 23rd, which means it's Zoom day today. I had a call from Ravelry. She's got to work. But she's going to set us up, and she's going to come for lunch. I know, it's a shame. But we're still going to be there, and she's going to, you know, maybe she can pop in when she has a break. I don't know. But it's too bad. It wasn't her intention to work today. Originally, I don't think she knew she was working today when we scheduled this. So that's too bad. But come, it's on at 1 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. The Ravelry thread has the link in it and the password, which is yarn with a capital Y. So please join us. If you have no access to Ravelry, then email me at flameandfiber@mindspring.com, and I will send it to you if you email me before we start. I'm not on email while we're Zooming, so I'm not, and I'm sorry that I didn't mention it yesterday. It wasn't on my list, but it's on my list today. I didn't cross anything off my list yet because I didn't do my show notes yet. And I did pick sticks yesterday. I picked 2 wheelbarrows full of sticks, but then I got tired and stopped. So I'm going to have to go pick another wheelbarrow or 2 this morning because Dennis is planning on mowing the front. I wish it were nicer. You could see the back. It's all mowed. It looks so nice. I spent most of my day yesterday outside. I really, yeah. It was a beautiful day, and I took full advantage of it as well as I could. Dennis and I watched The Fall of Civilization last night. There's a new episode out. I've talked about The Fall of Civilization before. It's a really interesting history podcast. This episode was about a civilization in India in the 1500s, in southern India, and I can't remember the name of them, but it just came out, and it's very interesting, and that is a very high quality podcast, and I highly recommend it. We've talked about it before, and they've done all kinds of civilizations: Easter Island, the Mayans, and the Aztecs, and the I have a terrible memory. There's an ancient empire in Africa that they did that was really interesting. They did, well, I can't think of any more, and I'm not going to sit here, but they've done a lot of them, and they're very interesting, and I highly recommend them. End of Civilization on YouTube. And Dennis and I like to watch that. So it was long though. It was 3 hours. But I was able to get my Lunum sweater back on both of them on the same needle. So I had torn back to pass my mistake, and I have been knitting on the one side, getting it back. And last night I put it on the needle together. So we're back to square one where we were 2 weeks ago when I stopped working on it because I made such a goofy mistake. And now we're doing, so here's where I am. I've been doing these increases here. I think I should be right around here. I have to measure it. It's supposed to be 22 inches there. So we shall see. And then I just go up the shoulder, do a little neck, and I'm done. But I have to think about it now. And then I have the sleeves. I think I'm going to sew the front and the back together, and then I'm going to pick up and knit the sleeves in the round, because I'll have to think about how I do that. Oh, I think it'll be okay. Because I've been knitting back and forth. But I don't want like a square arm like that. I want something that's a little bit tapered. I could probably do the piece and just taper it, but we'll see. So I did that last night. I went to bed relatively early and read in bed for a little while, but I'm reading the Count of Monte Cristo again, and so I can put that down no problem because I've read it. I've read it several times. And I'm trying to read all the words now. I'm a bit of a skimmer. And this has a lot of words. And I thought, well, let me just read the words. Sometimes I don't, though. Sometimes I know exactly what's going on, and I just like, okay, I don't want to read that giant paragraph. Is that even reading? I don't even know. It might not even be. Let me get to the action. Anyway, so today's plan is to Zoom. I feel a little guilty because they've just started the little kids soccer at the park where we walk the dogs, which is, and so Maisie goes crazy, and I think they're gonna be hard to walk, both of them, by Dennis by himself. So maybe we'll go early and walk when I can help. But all those little kids, and Maisie just loves kids. She loves kids. She gets very excited. She had a long day at the groomers yesterday. I was hoping that, well, my main problem with this groomer, who is a lovely young woman, and she works at the vet's office, so we take her to the vet, is that she wants Maisie there by 9 o'clock, but she isn't done until 4. She's there all day. And it just seems incredibly excessive to me. Well, it made more sense to me when she was, when Maisie looked like a mountain goat and she had to shave her because she was all matted and everything, and it was a big job and it took a long time. And I get that, and I think she washes the dogs before she trims them and stuff. So Maisie would take a long time to dry, and so it felt a little more like it made sense, but she was just trimming around her face and her paws and her butt and doing her nails, and she still wasn't ready till 4 o'clock. Now, Maisie doesn't seem to mind. I mean, she's perfectly happy to go, and and she was tired, so she had a lot of stimulation while she was there. I mean, other dogs and, people around and stuff. I mean, she was probably in doggy heaven. But it still seems like a long day. That's like a full day. Anyway. Didn't cost as much. Hey, you, I'm just talking about you. You just wandered down the steps. So anyway, so she's all beautiful and fluffy, very fluffy. And I made another appointment for her. June 1st. Holy cow. The year's flying already. So anyway, I just wanted to stop in and say hi before we Zoom together. I hope you could come to the Zoom. I've got to double check and see if there's anybody else who needs me to email them the information. And yeah, so that's my big thing today. I don't think there's anything else going on. Well, I do have to pick some sticks this morning. But I think after I pick the sticks this morning, I can cross it off my list. Because once Dennis mows, that's it. Sticks are done. So that works for me. Yeah, that'd be nice. But I haven't put my long-term stuff on my on my list. Like mend the sheets and things like that. But I guess I won't do that right now because I'm just going to say goodbye. I will see you later. Please, please come. Come and stitch or whatever you want to do with us at 1 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. Please join us. It's a lot of fun. Meanwhile, take good care of yourselves. And I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay sane.